What's good? What's good? It's your boy birthday. Say happy birthday in the comments. You feel me? Thank you to the ones who do. I like what she was saying. Is just she didn't end off at the right point, but we're gonna get into it.
Why do you try to be more logical than emotional?
Feelings come and go.
Do they?
Yeah.
I disagree.
What? In the moment,
Are you talking about reaction to emotion or the emotion itself?
the emotion itself. Nobody's happy all day.
They never come and go. They stay.
Be happy for a second, but then eventually they'll fade for some time period. Then I might be scared at one point. That goes away. Might feel
Doesn't
sad.
go away. They're all the little kids that sit nestled in you, and you're the teacher, and it's who you call on in the classroom. You're like, little fear right there. I need you to start acting up. Little happy dude over there. I need you to start acting up. They never leave you. It's just who are you giving opportunity to speak? This is why emotions are important. It's part of being human. We're not listening to what's at our core. You are the teacher, and everything you think and feel are the little students inside your head. Your feelings don't leave you. I could trigger you to be happy in 2 seconds. And while you're in that happy space, I could trigger you to be angry just as quickly. Now, if they were things that came and went, I wouldn't be able to get you to switch so fast. It's a powerful thing that we need to understand. Who is the student you're calling on inside your mind? And sometimes the kids speak out of line. Sometimes they're disobedient. Sometimes you gotta put them in a corner. And then sometimes there's an evaluator in the room. There's an observer. Everybody's on the best behavior when there's an observer in the room. You know who the observer is?
Me,
It's you.
teacher.
No, you're the teacher, which is your ego. Your ego construct is who you think you are and what you think you're supposed to be doing in this life. It's all of what your experiences have told you. That's the teacher calling the students. The observer is the silent thing that's listening. When you're sitting still in your head and there's all this chatter going on, what is that thing that's listening to it? That's the observer. And the more you become aware of that observer, the more you can get order in your room. Why do you try to...
Wonderful thought. Wonderful thought. Wonderful thought. But to throw a monkey wrench in your thought, ma'am, the observer, or what you try to call it, is actually logic, which dictates when and how you're supposed to use those emotions anyway. So classroom scenario, I mean, yes, you can say that, but it's like, no, you just can't automatically just trigger me. You have to mean something to me to be triggered. Now, this coming and going thing, I want to say you're not taking it too literal, but you actually feel like he means that feelings just come and go. He just means you can tap into them whenever you want to. But as a man, logically, we wouldn't want to tap into those because they switch just like how you were saying. Like, if something is that easily manipulated, just because, why would you want to, we need to understand it more for what? So we know our triggers. What's the understanding it more? And this is the key, the question I keep asking. If emotions are so strong and good, what else other than explaining how you feel are you using it for? What else? Logic you use for a whole lot of shit. Legitimate. Everyday people use logic. If the light doesn't say walk, logically you know not to walk. Some people still do it, but the logic will say if it doesn't say don't walk, don't walk. But if emotion says don't walk and you see the light, you're still gonna walk. Like if it's supposed to happen, you're gonna do it, and emotions is not gonna stop that. Logic could definitely stop you in your track. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, logic could definitely stop you in your track. So where you're leaning is like, I like the sentiment of where you're coming from, because as a female, that's how y'all emotions are. Like, that's the thing. It's like y'all legitly could possibly even feel multiple at the same time. But as guys, logic makes all emotions obsolete for the simple fact that when you think about it logically, none of the explanations coming from the emotions are right. They're just emotion based. That's it. It could be completely wrong, but because you feel that way, I'm supposed to be okay with allowing you to feel that wrong thing. But logic will not allow that, because logic dictates right and wrong. At least I think so. I could be wrong. But tell me what y'all think in the comments, and don't forget to say happy birthday to your bud.